Okay, I'm gonna do this as quick as I can here. This is my experience with sleep paralysis. I've been having it since I was 7 or 8. It's probably the earliest time I can remember it. Back then, it was never scary. You know, I thought I was the only person that it happened to. I just would wake up and wouldn't be able to move for a second, and I just thought, oh, well, here's that again, and that was it. Didn't really fight it. Never saw nothing. Never heard nothing. Especially, I heard maybe a little small sound out what I thought was out my window, and that was that. Happened from the time I was 7 or 8 through my teenage years every now and then, and now into my 20s it rarely happened. Like I said, I never told it to anybody because I didn't think it was anything special. Like I said, I was never scared of it. That was it. Then one day, after having the worst nightmare I've ever had, the most realistic, I don't know, whatever, the worst nightmare I've ever had, I woke up into sleep paralysis. I woke up yelling from the nightmare, I believe. I don't know if I was yelling out loud or just inside my head, but there was all the classic signs. There was the vibration in my whole body. There was the pressure inside my head, the metallic noise, and then there was the thought or the knowing that there was something standing behind me at the foot of my bed. I should add, this always happens to me when I lay on my stomach. I always sleep on my stomach, so I don't know if it'll happen on my back. But I'm laying on my stomach, my head's on the pillow facing off to the left. And yeah, I wake up and I can't move anything but my eyes, and I just have this feeling. I know that there's something evil standing behind me at the foot of my bed, and I can't move to fight it off. I can't get up. I can't do anything. All I can see is the corner of my room, and I close my eyes because I don't want to see it. And for some reason, it's like my eyelids are clear. I can still see everything exactly the same, and I wasn't asleep. I know the difference. Like I said, this happened to me for a long time. I know the difference. I was wide awake, and then so it finally wears off. Obviously, I don't die. Whatever it is there, if it's something there, it doesn't kill me. I'm laying on the side of edge of my bed for a second. I'm real dizzy, like what the hell is that? Basically. And then so I get up, go to the living room, and I sit there for a second. And then I decided to get on the computer because, now it's like, well, I need to try to see what this is about, see if this happened to anybody else. And that's when I find the term sleep paralysis, which I had never heard of. But, I come to find out this has happened to thousands of people all back to recorded time. And, it makes it a little bit worse finding out that it's happened to more people because they go into more theories. Obviously you got the science side and you got the spiritual side, and I won't say which one I believe because I don't know, but I know it's real. It does happen. It's not a joke. You're not crazy if this happens to you. It really is happening. You are awoke. People will tell you that you're sleeping. It's not a dream. It's not a dream at all. I know the difference. You're awoke. And there's, when you do the research, you find out more about it. I've had lucid dreams forever, and normally in a lucid dream all I do is just find the nearest female to engage in some sort of sexual activity with, since I realize she won't say no. That's just me, but that was it. And then with the sleep paralysis, what I want anybody that this is happening to know is that it's just, well, I won't say it's just in your head, but I will say that you will not be hurt from it. And that's what you need to keep in mind. If it happens, just say forget it. You can get mad if you want. I've heard people say that they can cuss a whole lot and that helps. I don't know, but I've never tried that. But I came across a video on YouTube and they said just to say Jesus' name. And I don't know if you're spiritual or not. I don't really care, but I've tried it and it works. I've said Jesus. I've had to say it twice, one time, but every other time I say it the first time and I can move. So I don't know if there's anything behind that or not. I always say the cussing probably is not the best idea, but I think getting mad or maybe getting a little upset might help. But definitely, like I said, for me, saying Jesus' name out loud or trying to say it out loud does seem to help. Yeah, but the bottom line is that sleep paralysis is definitely scary. Like I said, it's the most scary event in my entire life every time it happens. It's not so bad now, but back when it was really getting bad last year or something, it was terrible. It really disrupted my sleep pattern, and it was all I could think about for a long time. But you do get over it. It's not the end of the world. You're not gonna die. Nobody's gonna kill you. So that's what I really want you to know. Anybody that's going through this, that's not so bad. All right, I'll make more videos probably sometime. Peace.